Asking me questions about, about the cameras and differences and different things on the cameras. So that's what we're here for. We're here for trying to help the customer, trying to educate the customer, and trying to help them. That's the best way that I can put it, right? To help the customers. Depending on the budget that the customer has, definitely is different type of equipment that they can purchase, right? So not necessarily the more they spend is better for them. It depends what they do, and that's what we are trying to do here. We are trying to kind of assess and realize what the customers are looking for or are looking to do, and then we definitely encourage them in get the right product for their shoot. So we have here a couple of cameras and couple of lenses. I'm going to talk a little bit about, we have here the brand new camera, mainly. So we have here the A7R5, R for resolution. So R for resolution, this camera comes with a sensor of 61 megapixels. Hi, how are you?
Hey.
How you doing?
How's it going?
How you doing?
I love Sony camera.
That's right.
You love Sony cameras, that's great.
With it everywhere.
I see you have a A7S strap, but the camera is...
But I got two A7S3s.
Okay.
And I lost this strap. The strap really was raggedy, so I got rid of it.
Oh, it's raggedy. Okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
I put the new one on here.
I see, I see.
I don't use these when I'm doing videos.
I got you, I got you. You put the good straps, right?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Awesome, awesome. So anyway, we have here the A7R5, R for resolution. We do have a couple different classes on the Sony cameras. S for sensitivity. So this is the A7S camera. This is the A7S3. S3 for third generation. We do have A7C cameras. C for compact. So this is the smallest full frame that Sony produces now. Interchangeable lenses, because we also have a different Sony camera full frame that is a bit smaller. It's called the, I think it's the RX1 or something like that. I forgot already. But anyway, we don't have it here. But anyway, this is the smallest digital Sony full frame camera, interchangeable lenses. And then we have here this is the APS-C camera. Very good for blogging. You can also take pictures. This is the ZV-E10. Yes, you can change lenses. It comes with the lens 1650, and that lens is the kit lens. Yes, you see how it tracks your eyes, tracks your face, and it shoots in 4K as well, 1080p as well, 24, 30
And you can buy the
frames per second.
where you can zoom in and zoom out, start recording.
Correct. And that handle connects directly to the camera via Bluetooth. So you don't see any cables hanging or nothing like that, because it connected actually wireless. It's connected because obviously it has to be connected there, but it's no cables or nothing like that. And actually that handle connects to any of these cameras. It connects to the R5.
So even the C, you know?
All of them.
That's right.
All of these cameras,
Yes.
you can connect it.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can, like you say, you can zoom in, zoom out, especially when you have this type of lenses, and I will tell you right now. So this is a power zoom lens. So this is a power zoom lens, which is 1635 PZ power zoom.
Okay.
And what that means is just that the lens has motors inside the lens that zoom in and out. You don't have to twist it yourself to make the zoom happen. You can do the rocking zoom here.
That's right.
You can zoom in, zoom out, right? And with this camera, you can do that as well. So if you do have a lens that is a power zoom, you definitely can do the rocking through the handle. Move the motor inside. Correct. So that's a very, very good point. We also have the ZV-1 here. So this is like a 2470 equivalent in a full frame, 24-70 lens. So you have a little bit of zoom there. Fantastic quality camera, very, very good. A lot of people use it for blogging. You can put your own mics. You have a hot shoot there. You can put your Sony mics, or you can have a different mic that is not Sony as well and plug it in if you want to. Okay?
On the mic input.
On the mic input. Right? This camera is a fixed focal length. So this camera comes with a 20mm lens. So it's fantastic for blogging as well, very light.
Zoom?
It has a digital zoom as well. Yes, yes. We call it clear image zoom, which maintain the quality very, very, very good. So it's fantastic, this little camera. Very good in low light as well. So what else we have here? We talked about this A7C, C for compact, A7S, S for sensitivity. We do have the new camera, FX30. Right. FX30. So this camera is a APS-C size sensor, so Super 35. You can shoot in Super 35, and basically it is very, very similar as you see as the FX3.
That's right.
The only difference that I see from outside, from looking at it from here, it would be just this is black. These threads are black on the 30, and these are silver. But I think that's the only difference I see. Yeah. This camera have a cage built into it. You see all these threads to put monitors or different kind of mounts, lights, and different things as well. So again, very, very similar cameras. One is full frame, the other one is not. Very, very reliable when it becomes to shoot video. The reason is because also it will never overheat. I'm not saying this one's overheat without a fan, because it's fantastic camera. This one actually has the A7S III, has a new system that dissipation, exactly, the heat. So this is fantastic, but this is even more heavy duty. More heavy duty, has the fan in there, and not only that, but it's strong. It's the beginning of the cinema line cameras from Sony. So this is the FX6. We do not have the FX6 here. I'm sorry, this is the FX3, I'm sorry. The FX6, we don't have it here, FX9 and then Venice and so on. But we have also here, oh, by the way, I didn't say, this camera can shoot video 1080p all up to 240 frames per second. Fantastic, fantastic.
The same with the FX30?
The same thing,
huh?
same thing.
Okay.
Also, this one has 24 megapixels. This one has 12 because it's the same. Basically, it's very, very similar than the A7S3. S3. So this one shoots 120 frames per second in 4K, which is awesome, awesome quality. Actually, you'll be able to shoot in SNQ. If you shoot in SNQ, you'll be able to shoot the 120 frames per second, and in the camera will show you that slow down video. If you don't want that and you want audio on that 120 frames per second, you don't shoot in SNQ and put the camera in
post.
And you can do it in post. Yes, but you will capture the audio. Also in 4K, you have 3 different qualities, H.264, H.265, and all intra, the same as this here. You can also shoot raw output video to Atomos Ninja. I know you guys have it here. I know you guys have it, you guys sell it. So fantastic if you want to record even with more depth and you be more flexible in the editing video, the whole 9. So yeah, fantastic camera, very, very good. All these cameras that I'm talking about, you know, FX3, FX30, A7S III, you can put dual cards, memory cards, dual memory cards. It's very, very good because you can record the same output of video in both memory cards at the same time. But you can do a couple things. You can do one resolution in one card, and then when it overflows to the other one, if you want longer time duration. I mean, you can do couple things. So then we also have this camera here, is the A7 IV. Obviously 4th generation. Is fantastic. It is truly fantastic camera. It is a hybrid. It is the basic full frame. We call it the basic. It's 33 megapixel files, but also you can shoot very, very good video. You can shoot 4K up to 60p. You can do 120p in 1080p. Just a fantastic camera. The autofocusing system is just fantastic. It's just awesome. This camera is going to be is a big seller. So for the money, it is very, very good value, very reliable camera, very reliable, fantastic. The quality built and the whole nine is just fantastic camera. So 10 frames per second if you want to shoot photography. 10 frames per second. Pretty much all of these cameras shoot in 10 frames per second. We jump to the new camera, is the A7R5. Also is 10 frames per second. You can shoot RAW, and now you can shoot the RAW in a full resolution, medium and small. Okay. They also did that on the firmware update on the Alpha 1 as well. We haven't talked about the Alpha 1 yet. But anyway, this camera, if you want a very, very large picture, you can, something is called, it's like, I forgot the name now, but you can take, you can put it in a tripod. Yeah, it is a pixel shift. Pixel shift. Right. So you can take 16 images and the camera will combine that together for you, and it will give you a 240 megapixels picture, which is awesome. Like the quality is like a zoom in, very, very good. So it is awesome. It is a new version than the A7R4, so it's easier to do it, even if it's a little bit movement on that camera. So yes, they have that new. And this is very, very new for Sony. Not only flippable screen.
So tilt.
There you go. So, but you can also now tilt. Exactly. And tilt, right? And this is very, very good because it's separating through all the cables here and things like that. A lot of people were asking for flipping screen, and a lot of people, no, I like the way it is now, just the tilt. Well, so you have
best of both worlds.
You have both, exactly. The viewfinder also on this camera is the 9.44 million dots. It looks great. Even when
Especially
when you zoom in, you see a lot of detail.
And
exactly.
It's bright too. I noticed it's quite bright.
Very bright, right? Yes. Also has a stops of image stabilization on the body. That is new for Sony as well. Yes. This camera, it has the new feature where you can just with one button here, you can switch from.
You don't have to press the mode button.
There you go. You don't have to press the mode. So you can just change the S&Q to video or to photography. Same thing with the A7 IV camera. With the A7 IV, correct. So this is the new addition. Mainly also this new addition is the AI processing unit. So AI for, artificial intelligence. That's in addition to the two processors that this camera already have. Fantastic. It's just very, very sticky to the eyes if you're shooting people, to the animals, to the eyes of the animals, to the birds, to cars now.
Many different modes.
Many different modes. And the good thing about that mode are that when you put it in one mode, it will stick to that mode and it will not let go. Even if a person passed by or something, it will not jump to something else because you told the camera, no, I want this mode. This is what I'm shooting. And that is very, very good, very accurate. And all the people that came today and yesterday, grab the camera, as soon as they put it to their eyes, they cannot believe how fast is the AF system, right? The tracking is just amazing. The quality is just amazing as well. So the AI processing power, the A stops of image stabilization, in body, the IVIS, the LCD that is, flippable, the dual card with the CF Express. Actually, they just come up with the CF Express type, A, but now bigger, now 320 and 640. That's going to be good for whoever is using in either 8K or a lot of at 120 frames per second in megapixels. Not only that, but the tracking is just amazing. So the tracking is just, you know, like amazing. Very, very, very good. This camera also can shoot 8K, same as the A7R5. The new R7R5 shoots 8K, 24p, 30p, and this camera can shoot 8K at 422 10-bit. Also can shoot 422 10-bit in 120 frames per second. Basically, all the video settings of the FX3 and A7S3 is inside the Alpha 1. Basically the same functions, the same settings, the whole thing when it comes to video. Plus that this one do 8K, which the A7S3 or the FX3 doesn't do 8K. Mainly for the megapixels of the sensor. Here you have a bigger sensor count, 50 megapixels. So, quality of this picture. This camera is very, very reliable. This camera is a professional level camera. You have access to quick access on the top of the cameras. Pretty much, you don't have to let you don't have to separate this camera from your eyes to be able to change absolutely everything on the camera. You can customize pretty much everything on the camera. Every button, pretty much almost all the buttons, you can customize them. So this camera is a flagship from Sony, and I used them many times to go and shoot it in Alaska, the bears, eating and very fast moving subjects. Also, I used it for landscapes, I used it for sports, I used it, a little sports, not too much, but I used it for wildlife, very fast, birds. It's just awesome, awesome. So, this camera is just the top of the line as we speak right now in the lineup from Sony. So, we can talk a little bit about the lenses if you want. Couple of the lenses we have here. So this is the new version as the A7, this is the 70-200 lens, the new version, the second generation. Is about a pound lighter than the first generation, which is a huge deal. Also, this lens has this ring here for the aperture. You see how it clicks now? It clicks. So if you have it, you're taking pictures, and you count how many clicks, you know if you want to go one stop or a third of a stop over or lower, you can do that without looking, just with the sound, right? Also, if you put it in smooth for video, it's very good because the transition is fantastic. Transition of the aperture. For video, that is very good. Let's say that you have a FX6 camera and you put the FX6 with the automatic, ND filters on it with the transition. So if you're at 2.8 and you can close the lens or vice versa, the camera will compensate with the ND filters. I'm talking about the exposure. So with this one, it will do smooth opening, blurring the background or vice versa, if you have ND filters on the camera like the FX6. Of course, you can do that with the other cameras, but with a little bit different tricks because you don't have the ND filters built into the cameras. So, very fast, 4 motors, four linear AF motors for the lens, extremely fast, the actuators. So, this lens is extremely sharp. It's just very incredible. Very light, sharp, and yes, this is the second generation. I don't have with me here the second generation of this 2470, but it's basically the same thing. Very fast autofocusing system, very light, has the aperture ring that you can also lock the aperture ring if you want to. And then here we do have the 50 millimeters 1.2, which is extremely sharp. 1.2 for low light situations, and beautiful bokeh in the background. Beautiful if you're shooting at 1.2. Very fast autofocusing motors as well on that lens. Then we jump to the 1635 power zoom, which is fantastic if you have a FX30, FX3, pretty much any camera that will let you rock the zoom like a video camera that you'll be able to easy and very smoothly zoom in and zoom out from the camera or from your phone, because you can connect these cameras to your phone and you can zoom in from your phone as a remote control to this lens, to actuate that lens, okay? So we do have here the 24 millimeters, very small lens. And this is a part of this trio here. They make basically the same size lens for all three. We do have a 24, the focal length is 24, 40, and 50. So very, very small lenses for probably to put it in drones or to walk around with the cameras. Very slow, very, very small, very sharp lens, very fast autofocusing system. It's just a very portable glass, right? So we do have here the 20 millimeters. A lot of people that do video use this 20 millimeters. It's just because of the focal length, 20 for blogging as well. 1.8, this is a G glass. And then we have here the kit lens that comes with the A7C camera. This is the 28 to 60. 28 to 60, and this is the kit lens, which is very sharp as well, that comes with the A7C camera, if you choose, obviously, to buy this camera with the kit lens, because you can also buy that camera body only. It comes in two colors. It can come in black or a kind of champagne top here. Also, this camera, you can also, like we said before, can zoom in or start recording and start taking pictures with this mini tripod. And this camera also is the interchangeable lenses. This is an APS-C size. $799 is the price for that one. And then we have here this CVE1. I think we talked a little bit about this. ZB1F, I believe is that one. So yes, we do have a G Master Prime 1.4 35 millimeters. We do have the G Master Prime 1.4, 24 1.4, 35 1.4. This is the G Master 12 to 24, fantastic glass, extremely, extremely sharp. This is a 2.8 constant aperture, 2.8 constant. We do have here the 24 105, and this is the constant f4 lens. Fantastic lens if you want to have a little bit more range than 2470. And the last one we have here is the one of my favorite lenses, G Master 1635. Obviously, I use this one for landscapes. So amazing, amazing lineup we have here.
Aha. You can put a lens on it so you can see what it looks like.
Yes.
Have a brief talk, but because it's not really today part of the lineup.
Yes.
I thought it's an interesting camera to talk about a little bit.
Yes. This camera is fantastic. This is a very, very hard to get camera, yes. Right? Very hard to get. So you see how small it looks like. Anyway, this is a fantastic camera. This is the FX6 camera. And this is a little bit no. This is a specifically for video. You cannot take pictures with this camera. Also here, you can put the attachment. Well, you don't have to put it, but it comes with that attachment, that handle, that you can go to the menu and do different things and start recording and things like that. This camera shoots also 4K. It's a king for low light. Whatever is the FX3, this camera and A7S III are awesome for low light. Awesome. So this is the autofocusing system is fantastic as well. The compression and the codecs are even better than these cameras, obviously because this is more like a cinema camera. So the codecs and the compression are even better than these cameras right here. What else we can talk about this? You can put LUTs on it. You can put LUTs, so when you can start recording in S-Log, very flat profiles, but you can record the LUTs right on camera, and you can see those LUTs how it's going to look like if that's your choosing. But a lot of people like this camera, and I like it as well, also because of the ND filters.
Built-in.
Built-in ND filters. So those ND filters, you can put it manually or you can put it automatically. If you put it automatically, and I have set this for this lighting here, and I go outside and it's very sunny, automatically it will seamless. It will adapt without changing the aperture of the lens. So the aperture of the lens, maintain the aperture of the lens, maintain the shutter speed. It just balance because ND filters are basically sunglasses, right? So that is awesome. That is fantastic. This camera also has SDI out, which it give you a better quality out. HDMI out. It has time, TC for connecting multiple cameras. Yes, basically you can put an extremely long battery. So yes, it is more long shooting for video without overheating or nothing overheating. I'm not saying the other ones overheat. I'm saying this is just more heavy duty camera. And I see why people love it. The colors is just beautiful. I didn't talk about S-Cinetone, but yes, it's just a picture profile that the cameras have. They're just amazing. Like, it looks really cinematic without losing too much of high dynamic range or nothing like that. So yes, if you want to shoot with the highest dynamic range, yeah, you can shoot in S-Log3. But if you want to pretty much have a beautiful colors right off the bat of the camera, you can put in PP11 or no, PP11, but in couple cameras here, but in this one it's just S-Cinetone. You can put that. So yes, this is awesome camera. And we have it in stock, by the way.
That's right, which has been a while.
We do have it.
Before we saw it, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Let me put just this hood of this little lens here. So yes, so if you put a power zoom lens on that camera like this one, then you'll be able to rack the zoom from here as well automatically without physically moving it with your hands,
And the kit lens that comes with the FX9, you could put it on here?
Oh yeah, right? I believe that kit lens is the 28-135. Yes, so that, 100%. Yeah. You can actually put it to any of these cameras if you want to. As long as you have the rocker here, it's perfect. Now, if you can put it, let's say, to the Alpha 1 that doesn't have that rocker, you can rock the zoom in the lens as well, like here. Like here, or like in that lens, the same thing, correct, right? So yes, but it will be special for that. So yes, awesome cameras. And obviously you have all these mounting points to put different monitors, mics, different things. You have XLR mics, correct, XLR mics there. You can put, absolutely. So yeah, it comes with the LCD screen. Yeah, absolutely. So it's awesome. Any questions, please let me know, and we're here to help, as always. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, this.
Yeah. Hello there. How are you?
Super. How are you?
Fantastic. Very good. So, yes, feel free to. This camera is 3,900 because it's brand new. A7R5, 61 megapixels. It's just awesome. Yeah.
How much is like the lens then? Go ahead.
Depends. Yeah, do you have a question? No? Yeah, so the lens depends. It could be $600, it could be $1,200, it just depends. But yeah, this is just awesome. The quality of this thing is just amazing. I can take a picture of you and show you. You want to?
Take a picture of me.
Okay, yeah, definitely. So I'll do this, 1, 2, and... Oh, I'm in recording, I'm sorry. Okay, 1, 2, and... So look at this. It has a green dot in the eye because that's where it focuses the camera, but look at the quality. And if you hold the camera and press halfway, you'll see how it tracks me. Look.
You do it, man.
Look. See, you see my face? See my face? You see how it tracks me? It is really. This lens is a portrait lens, but we can put a little wider lens so you can actually.
Does it download to an iPhone?
Yeah, wirelessly. Yeah, you can connect this to a phone and it will. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But this is one of the cameras do it, but pretty much all of these cameras do it. Let's see.
What's the difference between this lens and this lens?
That lens will have more zoom. So you see how it tracks me?
How much more? How much of a zoom? How
So
far?
this one is 70 to 200. This one is just 50. 50,
How much is this one with that phone?
2800, this one.
And
20.
that one's 3,900.
No, this is 2000. 3900 is the camera.
The camera by
The
itself.
camera by itself is 3900. This camera here is awesome and it's 2500. 2500. And it's as, I mean, it's a little bit different, so I can tell you the difference. But basically, look, basically it's how focus is really good, you see? It's really, really good. This one do two things, do video and photography, do both. This is a very good hybrid for the money. This is 2500 body only. Then you would have to
Y'all
purchase.
got any sales going on?
Well, these cameras are very popular, so like sales, no sales. But basically, you can find the same price everywhere. It's not like we're gonna sell it more expensive, no.
So this camera,
Yes.
this lens is how much?
So this lens is a top of the line lens for what it does. So this lens is 2200. So this is 25 and 22.
How much? And this is
28, because this grabs something far away and bring it closer to you. So it's a little bit different. You want it for her? For who?
her sister,
Her sister, okay. For who?
Jennifer.
Okay, so the reason,
Well, you know, with Jennifer, I'd probably get one that's not as expensive. But still nice, just not as expensive.
yeah, whatever you like.
She has a tendency to misplace things.
But she ain't gonna misplace this.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, and this comes with the strap, and also I can show you how to transfer the pictures to your phone automatically, or control the camera from your phone. So I can leave this camera here, and with my phone, I can be here wireless, and I can see what the camera is looking and take the picture. So it's awesome. I mean, it's awesome. So instead of this lens, I will recommend a little bit different, a little bit more zoom with less
If I
wide.
got the big zoom,
This is like a telescope.
I know. That's what I want.
Well, that's all what you want. So if you want this one, is fine, but she might feel like she needs a little wider. Like, let's say,
Wider.
wider. So that means like, if I want to take a picture of you, her, and a couple more people here, with this one I can't, because here,
Yeah,
I don't
we
have
wanna
wide.
Do the zoom and the wide.
Oh, now we're talking. Yes, yes.
Two.
Yes, that yes, because you have the best of both worlds. Yes, 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 yes. That's different, yeah.
So it would be
25.
these three.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay, man.
These three together.
Yes. And you just need a memory card, like a memory card, and
It stores the pictures.
yes, correct. Store
So
the
Mr.
picture.
Trump's photographer said she could go with him to a rally and shadow. She could take pictures of the rally.
In Seattle?
Along with him. Be one of the
That'd be pretty dope.
He's a photographer.
Yes.
Who's
Mr.
gonna-
Trump's photographer.
Is gonna help her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get him to come up.
Yes.
Take people so they can.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Yes. No worries.
You won't give me 50% off?
Ooh, 50% off. I can't. Man.
75?
I can. I wish I could.
80?
80. I wish I could, man. I can tell you how to use the camera. I'm the Sony rep, so.
No, I need a better price. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's just that.
That's free? Okay. This one. We're gonna take it. That one's not free.
Take this.
I'm gonna go get mom.
I'll give you this. Hold on. So this is. Do you use glasses or no? No. This is a microfiber cloth. It's free.
Oh, shoot.
Huh?
I'm gonna go get mom.
Okay, go ahead. Go get mama. No worries. Yes.
I'll bring her back. Thank you. Pick the lens up.
Yeah, that is for to put the camera here, and you can run with the camera stabilizer to stabilize. So what I'll do, okay, let me do this here.
Hold on, I'll take one picture. Give me a second.
Yeah, let me change the lens for you.
You know what I'm saying? So even this little bit of innovation is a big step. 20, 30 years from now, it's like, oh wow, look at it now.
Huh?
I remember when the first iPhone came, it was just everything. I remember BlackBerry. Yeah, the BlackBerry. Oh, BlackBerry ain't going nowhere.
Say that again.
You ever use any of these?
This, yes. I used it in Africa too because my friend had it. So my friend had it, and I used it for a little bit. I mean, yes. We're still live or no?
Oh yeah, we all right.
Yeah? No, no, I'm just asking. No problem. So, it's good? The camera's off?
Well, this one just went out. I don't know if it's a battery. Oh, this one. It's all down like
I don't know if I should get excited or not, but the guy says he's gonna come with the mama to get couple, you know,
Lenses
one
and
camera
things.
and two lenses.
No
So,
problem, we shall see.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's see, let's see. Let's see what's up.
See, this guy's camera, he had to shut down.
What happened?
My camera overheated.
Overheated.
30 minutes.
You should be thinking about Sony, man. Sony doesn't have no limit and it will not overheat.
How do you get your money back from Canon?
Huh?
How do you get your money back from Canon?
Right, they should, man. You like, man, what's wrong with y'all, man?
Oh man.
It cooled down a little bit.
Oh man.
Before it was hot to touch.
Okay, you have the 70 to 200 lens. Oh yes, you do have it. Yes, no, no, you have it. Okay, I saw it.
Put the 70, the 24 to 70 too.
24, 70, 70 to 200, but leave it there for now because if he don't come back, you know, if somebody comes and trying to, if we sell it before we sell it, because if we say no, it's separated and the guy doesn't come, whoever comes first, I'm gonna give it to him. You know, I don't. You will, if anything, will prepay for him and. Man, time flies, man. It's 5 o'clock, man. Brian, right?
Yeah, Brian. Your name, I know it, but it's this, my tongue.
You
ain't
know,
used
but
to
you
it.
don't want to mess it up. Oh, you got it, man. Ranieri, man.
Ranieri.
Ranieri.
Say that again?
Ranieri.
Ranieri. Like neat
That's
and
it,
Eddie.
that's it, that's it, that's it. You got it.
Ranieri.
Ranieri. Yeah, you got it.
Ranieri.
Yeah, Ranieri.
Ranieri.
Ranieri, yeah. No, no.
Speak like I feel like, you know, you gotta speak with that Italian.
You from Jamaica?
No, I'm from here, American.
Oh, from here?
Born and raised Georgia boy.
Oh, yeah? Georgia boy?
Yeah, boy, I don't like to say boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Georgia man.
Get Georgia boy. You grew up already? You grew up already? What's this? Oh, you put something else in there?
Yeah, that's just a commercial right now.
Oh, okay.
Until we go back live.
So you have Instagram and things like that?
That's why I was like, we had video, because I'm hoping the content that's on there isn't too racy. Well, it's not racist, it's not bad.
Racist?
No, racy, like, you know.
Oh, racy. Oh, here,
Yeah,
here.
with the commercial. That's why I wanted some Sony stuff to go through during
I
the
see.
day.
Oh, okay. I thought you said racist.
No.
So, what happened? What
Know
happened?
how smooth it looks.
Oh, nice, man. So,
My R6 overheated on me, man.
so take a picture of me and here. Okay, thank you, man.
Get one for me too.
Eddie. Oh no,
Granati.
brother, no, hold on. Let me take another one. I don't like the face. Like I put a weird face. I put a weird face, man.
Hold on, he needs a camera in his hand. That's
Oh yeah. Oh, this one here. This one. This one.
so in your hand. Yeah, big boy. Hold on, fix my pants. Ugh, crazy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Quick question for you. You know the A7R, A74, I was using in the morning and I feel a little heat.
A74.
Yeah.
You feel the heat?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you?
Is it normal or?
I mean, as long as it doesn't shut off, it's normal, I guess.
It's not that much what?
Make sure the temperature, put it in high so it will not shut off. But you should be fine. I'll give it to me. I'll show you. Yeah, give it to me. I'll show you. It's for you. Microfiber cloth, so you can clean your lenses and different things.
Do you have the key shop?
Huh? I think I gave the last one. I think I gave the last one to. Huh?
For my camera, microfiber.
A6500. We got the Holland wireless HDMI transmitters. So we're going wireless on this occasion. So if you need anything from live streaming for lighting, audio, multi-switching, multi-cam, wireless setup, Onset & Co. is a company for you, all right?
Onset, a hybrid production company specializing in live streaming, broadcasting corporate events and music concerts worldwide. Onset provides staging, venue lighting, fog machines, and flame units. Onset can live stream on all streaming platforms. That's Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, all at the same time, and sell tickets on a pay-per-view network. Uncut to your global fans.
Hello, hello. No, I'm sorry for the mess
Onset
here.
& Company,
It's
the
a lot
new
of
norm
customers
of media.
came at once, and then they're trying to play with the stuff, and that's great. That's what we're here for.
Hey,
So
guys,
anyway,
Rose there from the Bay.
again,
We are
thank you
on set
so
with
much,
Onset &
guys.
Co.
My
here
name
at
is
Hotline
Ranieri
Signs,
Pallavicini,
and this is your special
and thank you
report.
for coming here. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your questions. And we're here. I wanna say thank you to the Broadcast Hub for accepting me the visit here and for opening the doors for us here. And also I wanna give a shout out to Onset Co. Onset Co. Very good transmission in the whole 9 yards. Thank you so much. Please, you can contact me with any questions about Sony. If I don't know the question, I'll find out for you. Yes, you can.
So, if you don't mind, can we get a little bit of that to bless our timeline? We're streaming live right now. We're trying to get more people to come out here to this rally. It is something that you can bless our timeline with and let them know what we're doing down here today and why is it important for us to be down here today.
I will say bye-bye.
Because I don't want to see small business close on the whims of the city council. I understand city council is scared. I understand people are calling for action, but I don't want to make the same mistakes we made in the crack era. In the crack era, our parents and our preachers and our teachers got fooled into a BS crime law that locked the men in our cities up for 20, 30, 40 years, inexorbitant crimes for nonviolent drug offenses. The people you see behind you ain't criminals, ain't outlaws, ain't unjust. These are people who come out of entertainment,